I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network, and this is a breaking news alert. The Trump organization's efforts to delay the criminal trial, where they are a criminal defendant, in October has been rejected officially and very firmly by a Manhattan judge. And the Manhattan judge, Justice Juan Merchan, warned the Trump organization against further delay tactics and said the trial, in which the Trump organization is a criminal defendant, will take place on October 24th. We are going to trial, the judge made very clear. And this is what Judge Merchan said, quote, "One of the accusations is that the Trump organization is trying to stall. It's starting to feel that way a little bit. I am repeating," the judge said, "we are not delaying this trial. It is starting October 24th, and we are going forward." Now, you'll recall that this trial, where the Trump organization is a criminal defendant, is the same case where the Trump organization CFO, Alan Weisselberg, pled guilty last month. And prosecutors are charging that Trump's company and Weisselberg were scheming, defrauding, falsifying business records, engaging in tax frauds with various off-the-books perks to senior executives. Alan Weisselberg, the CFO, pled guilty. He's expected to testify at this October 24th criminal trial. And after Alan Weisselberg pled guilty, that left the only remaining defendant in that case was the Trump organization. One of the other arguments that the Trump organization tried to make, which was rejected by the court, is that they wanted to argue at the October 24th trial that they were the victims of selective prosecution by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, and they wanted to make that argument to the jury. And for now, the court will not allow that argument to say that they were victims of selective prosecution. They could argue any of the other defenses that they purportedly will try to claim, but not that they were some victims of a political witch hunt, which is what the Trump organization wanted to make this about. What will also be interesting at this October 24th trial is whether Trump will be called as a witness. He most likely will be called as a witness, but will he plead the Fifth Amendment as he did with respect to Tish James, the New York Attorney General's civil investigation into his fraudulent valuation scheme is what she's investigating. And when she was questioning him, and she was the one who did the questioning very recently, Trump pled the fifth hundreds and hundreds of times. Fifth. He invoked his right against self-incrimination. So for all that bluster, for all that bravado, pleading the fifth. And you just want to see a contrast. When Hillary Clinton was asked questions by the Department of Justice and the FBI and Senate hearings and congressional hearings, what did she do at all times? Sat there, turned over the record, answered questions, sat for 11 hours straight to prove her innocence. Because that's what innocent people do. What does Donald Trump do? What do his cowards do? They try to pardon each other. They try to avoid it. They take the fifth. They obstruct. They lie. They sign false declarations. That is what mobsters do. That is what the mafia does. And I'm so glad that there is accountability that is coming. And everybody just think, October 24th, not a long time away, the Trump organization that bears the name of Donald Trump will be in a criminal trial in Manhattan for engaging in fraudulent conduct, which is what they are being accused of. Think about how monumental and momentous that is, and that prosecution is going to be. And just think about all of the conduct, misconduct, criminal conduct by Trump and the Trump organization over these years. And so it's good to see that accountability happening. We'll keep you updated with any additional information as we learn about it. But big news, the judge rejected all of the delay tactics by the Trump organization, said, you are going to trial. We'll see you at trial. Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hey, hit the subscribe button now. We're trying to grow to 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. We were just at 500,000 subs like last Monday. We're already at, 539,000 subs. Hit the subscribe button right now. Let's grow this community. This is a movement powered and fueled by you. Let's build this together and remake the way the media is. And let's make this new independent media platform where we're not beholden to billionaires or millionaires or even 100,000aires. We are accountable to you. And if you want to help out, hit the subscribe button. Another way you can be helpful. People always say, I want to be helpful to the MeidasTouch network. How can I be helpful? Here's how you can do it as well. Go to patreon.com/MeidasTouch, patreon.com/MeidasTouch, and you can become a patron. There are different membership tiers, but this is a way that you could help support and fund the research and work that's being done, where we don't have to get outside investors. We can stay independent. We can keep building this content that you love. And there's some great perks, like you could become a producer of the podcast. You can get postcards sent by me and my brothers. We have exclusive podcast content, other updates and behind the scenes stuff. So there's some great content and great perks that come along with that as well. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. I will see you next time.
MeidasTouch is unapologetically pro-democracy. And look, we know you are too. So please make sure you check out our best-selling shirt and our best-selling gear, the unapologetically pro-democracy gear. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you check out my favorite shirt and one of our most famous designs, It Wasn't Rigged, You're Just a Loser, at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.